way. You proof of work. You have to work to solve the complex mathematical problems, and you have to buy very expensive mining machines to mine it. And if you solve it, your reward, you get the Bitcoin. All right, that's called working, proof of your working, you are rewarded. Now, in future, it's no longer like this. In the future, it's called proof of stake. If I can demonstrate that I hold 32 Ethereum, I can enjoy the rewards without doing any damn thing. They just lock my Ethereum there, right? My Ethereum, 32 Ethereum Ethers will contribute to the network, all right? So this is the future. That's the reason why, if you can afford it, you should work towards owning 32 Ethers, all right? So if that's the case, then I set up my game plan like this. Step one, I'm going to look at Ethereum first. And you can see Ethereum right now, the way to manipulate is this. Step one, there are 4 candles that we always play with, all right? The first one is the 1 minute candle. Please go and click on the 1 minute candle right there. Tap on it, and there you go. After you tap on it, you can squeeze in, squeeze out. You know, it's like pretty easy to do that. Squeeze in, squeeze out, and that's what I love to do. And you can see there's a recent fall from 4,008 right now dropped to 4,006, all right? So this part here, when I look at it, first thing, our eyes must pick out the very important parts. Where are the important parts? The bottom. Dong dong! I saw a green volume candle. And typically when I trade, I'm the one pushing the candle. All right. I will influence other traders. Oh, how come there's a crazy trader buy a lot? All right. And everyone will build up the FOMO effect, fear of missing out effect. Everybody will chase. All right. So this one is not like not like a big purchase. All right. It's still okay. All right. So there's a little green candle here, thereby resulting in what? So I show you where my eyes are looking at. I'm looking at this candle here. That's the volume candle. And then corresponding, you look up. You see, this guy bought, the price didn't like push up, right? So the purchase is not like concerted and they didn't have momentum. So the price is still floating at 4,006, all right? So please see what I'm doing. Can all of you make sure you can do exactly what I do? I can zoom out and I can also zoom in, all right? I use the roller on my mouse. So if, for those of you who don't have the roller mouse, I'm not too sure how you're going to zoom in, zoom out, all right? So you got to find a way to zoom in, zoom out, all right? So, ready? So when you're looking at the 1 minute, you must zoom out all the way until you cannot zoom out. That your chart should look something like mine. That means I zoom out, I spin my mouse wheel until I cannot spin already. This is the maximum. And why do we need to look at this? Because it's telling us, ladies and gentlemen, the floor price is $4,550. That is the effect of zooming out on a 1 minute candle. I need to know what is the floor price, 4550, okay? So I remember this mentally right now, 4550, okay? Then, now I'm going to go to 15-minute candle. Please write it down. This is exactly what we done last year also, right? If you have watched the video, you know this step already. 15-minute candle, click on it. And again, I kind of, zoom in, zoom out, and I zoom out until I cannot zoom up. Again, establishes the fact that 4550 is the current rock bottom price. So if I were to demand anything lower than that, I'm not being realistic. I will not get transacted tonight. I want to get transacted tonight, all right? Because why? We have already completed our analysis. The worst is you completed analysis, you sit your ass on it, all right? Don't do that. Have the confidence to deploy, all right? So I gone through 2 candles already. Here we go. The third one that we're going to go through is a 1 hour candle. So this too has affirmed the floor price of 4550. I click on 1 hour and I squeeze until I cannot squeeze. Oh, now we got a new floor price. What is the new floor price? 3,900. Dun, 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 dun. That means to say, if I look at a 1 hour candle, the lowest possible price is not 4550. It is 3900. 3900. But what's the probability of it hitting this? It is going to be a much further out probability, unless there's something bad news, boom, the guy just suddenly dropped, all right? So I'm thinking between 4550, 3900. Final candle. I'm going to look at 1 day. That means each candle is 1 day. Click on it. Dong! And for 1 day, you know, you cannot zoom out completely. You have to kind of zoom in a little bit to find where are the places where the candles all kind of cut each other. And that is 1750. All right. So 1750 seems to be a little bit way out. All right. It seems to be a little bit way out. Then I look for the next layer. 2750 is the next layer. This one seems reasonable. All right. But then again, the question we have to really question ourselves is what's the probability of it dropping to 2750? All right. Is that a high or low probability event? I don't think right now the whole world is all hot on this. The chances of it dropping is pretty low. All right. So again, we have to adjust. Remember just now, we got 4550 and then 3900 right over here. Aha. So thereby, by playing with the 4 candles, what have we achieved? Listen very carefully. Number 1, we are trying to avoid the market makers. And there are plenty of them lurking around. All right, they'll set up traps and ambush to kind of lure you to the dark side. And if you give them whatever price they want, straight away you lost money. All right. So we try to avoid them by trading outside their area. So that's the purpose of zooming out, zooming out. Try to avoid them as far as possible. Okay. Number 2, by continuously rotating between 1 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, and 1 day candle, you get a feeling of the price. Now, most of you don't have the feeling for the price. So this is your training ground, right? So, you know, we were used to training on a Binance chart on the mobile phone, all right? But right now, we can't do that because it's not safe to trade on Binance. So I'm teaching you all right now to focus on using Gemini, all right? It's still as good. It's just that the liquidity may not be as high, but it's okay, all right? So once we come back to here and I say, okay, I got a feeling of the price, I will always go back to my 15-minute candle, all right? So the 15-minute candle tells me that I should aim for 4,500. All right, the last time it touches the lowest price of this green candle, I want to see the lowest price. Now, once I'm there, make sure you look at this box here. Once I place my cursor on that green candle, I want to know the lowest is 4541, right? 4541. So I go back here again. I know that this candle, the lowest price is 4541. The guy with the little hair right there, right, is 4541. So I'm writing down in my black book again. So make sure you document this journey on your black book, right? So I got to create a new page right now. Hang on a minute. All right. So I'm looking at 4541, 4541, and I want to negotiate at 4500. So I'm going to write down ETH 45. Oh man. Shh. Shh. Come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. All right, let me write it down. ETH, I want to get it at 4,500. All right, come here. Yeah. And this little guy wants to get acknowledgement. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my trading buddy. His name is called Tabby. All right, he wants my attention right now. Yeah. And the way to play with cats is go this way. Ooh, deep massage. Okay, you're happy right now? Bye-bye. Okay, let's come back. So we have a 4500, and here we go. I'm going to place my order right now. I've done my checks already, and I'm going to demonstrate using two methods. One is the continuous order book, which you guys, most of you are using. So I'm going to put here 4500. All right, 4500 right now is dropping to 4584. I'm out of the market makers range. I want to buy 32 ethers. Straight away, it gives me the pricing. All right, what is the pricing? I'm paying a commission fee of $360. It's okay. All right, just buying 32 ethers, that will cost me 4500, 144,000. And here we go. The total amount I'm coughing out is 144,360. Okay. So right now there's a movement to go down. Can you see? This is like right here. It wants to go down to 4500. Right here. Okay. So you have a choice. Typically, my thinking goes this way. If I feel that the candles wants to go down and I got a little time to negotiate with the market makers, I will push a little bit lower than 4500. I will go for a nice round number. And what better nice round number? It will be quadruple four. Double four, double four. All right. So I usually go for this kind of a really, really nice number. And I demonstrate to you the power of nice number. Here we go. I think you guys missed it just now. Oh, yeah. Just now we have a nice number like this. Can you all see right here? On Bitcoin, are you able to see my number right here? Yes or no? Please show me a thumbs up. It's 63333.33. That's the lowest for Bitcoin just now. So you must have developed an eye for what the traders are thinking about. All right. So, you know, Bitcoin, they all kind of set crazy numbers, 63333.33. And, you know, a few months back, we set the price target of 33333.33. Right now, it's 63333.33. All right. So this is the way to play the game. And since I'm looking at the candle right here, it seems like the guy wants to go down. I got a little bit of time. I'm going to come back here to revise my price to an easy, nice round number. 4444. Ah. So I think this is a number I remember for life. Very easy. Set it up. All right. If you guys are happy, just click buy. All right. Just click buy. Now, this is the demonstration for continuous order book. Now I'm going to demonstrate on the block trade. I want to really buy on the block trade. So I go back to my, oops, I got to zoom out a little bit. Now the block trade is very sensitive to pricing, all right? Because you are trading opposite with a crazy guy out there. And minimum ETH that you need to buy is 100 ETH. Completely different ball game already, all right? So if I put like 100 ETH and I just want to feel like minimum 100, it will take up about 40% of my portfolio at $444,400, right? You guys can see that, right? So this is typically very common for block trades, a bigger amount. And of course, at $444,000, it will kind of break my capital allocation, all right? I'm still thinking about it. I have not made up my mind yet, but if I get a good price, I don't mind going in at $444,400, all right? So I'm going to test out this price right now. Okay, I do one last check. 100 ethers, 444,000, I'm paying 0 commission. But the problem is this. You see, right now it's trading at 4,500. The exchange may not accept my price. So I'm going to try it out. I'm going to click on buy 100 ether, click. And there you go. The message will pop out. Price is too low. Please resubmit with a price above the midpoint of the continuous block. So where is the midpoint of the continuous block? I must place an order above $4,580. All right. So block trade is very nervous one. You have only like 1 minute. You place the order within 1 minute, they'll find the buyer for you and the seller for you. All right. So right now at my price of 4444, I don't think I can get it. So I patiently wait. Wait for what? I take advantage of these two tools. I go back to my continuous order book and I place my order first. 4444, 32 ether. One last check. Confirm. 32 ether, commission I'm paying $355. Right now, trading price is 4580. And I place my order. Why? Because I'm going to spend my time looking at Bitcoin later on. And I let this machine run. If it get filled, it get filled. If it didn't get filled, but at a point in time, I come back to check it's dropping, I quickly cancel order, I'm going to place a block trade. Please thumbs up if you understand this point. All right. So you have the flexibility of two powerful tools on Gemini to manipulate against the market maker. So I'm going to place the order right now, 32. Double check. Right now, price falling to 4578. I'm going for 4444, not even shown on this chart. The lowest price is 4480. Ready, click buy. So Gemini asked me to double check, confirm. 32, 4444, current price 4580, confirm. Click confirm, boom. Straight away, my order is live right now. It will show below here. 0% filled means not transacted here. But right now, the exchange is looking for me how to find a seller willing to sell to me 4444. So I free up my time, let it go there. Right now, how much I'm left with? $973,000 to trade on Bitcoin. Okay. So with this, here we go. By the way, maybe I gone too fast. I mean, if you have any question, I give you some room to ask me question, all right, so that you can really catch up. Do you have any questions on trading Ethereum? All right, so if you have a question, I give you 1 minute to post here. And then once we're done with the question, I move on to Bitcoin already, all right? So here we go. All right, 1 minute. Okay, I spotted something. I spotted there is an elevation of the sell order. The red volume here is popping up below, meaning to say this guy is going to fall. And I'm always on a standby. Before it touches my price, I see who is faster. Whether I cancel it faster or they feel my price faster. This is like a game I play with them, all right? So I don't want to cancel it. I want to keep the order there to attract the market makers to move towards my price. Please wave your hands if you understand this. They right now see a big fat whale coming in. And right now they are very seduced by my price. And then you can see there's a pop of the volume red volume candle here. There's a boom, right? There's a double height right there. So they are very attracted by me right now. I've seduced them to come to the dark side, lure them into my price. And just before they touch my 4444, I'll cancel and I go to the block trade. All right. So this is like kind of a game that we play. And so this is the fun part of trading. All right. So let's take a look. Any questions from the floor? And here we go. Let me refresh. Just focus your questions on Ethereum, all right? Then later on, we go to the big Bitcoin, which is the Bitcoin. Okay, here we go. We cannot trade at all. We don't have trader in the left upper corner. Huh? How many of you got this problem? Wave your hands. Only Suzanne? Choi Ping also got this problem? Catherine also have? Okay, this is very strange right now. Please make sure you're on Gemini, right? All right, so can y'all reach this page? Show me a thumbs up. Can you reach this page? You're on the desktop, not on the iPad. You're on a computer screen, Gemini.com. You can come to this place called the balance and you see your balance here. Please confirm, thumbs up. I can see Suzanne. Good. All right. So from here, can you please navigate to here, top left-hand corner? All right. So someone was saying that you can adjust all this by going to your settings. All right. So I'm not too sure where's your settings. You can go to your settings. Go and click on your account and then change on your settings. So let me just check my settings right here, all right? Go to click on account, followed by settings. And then trading interface. Where is trading interface? Oh my gosh. Aha. Okay, so I found it. Let me kind of show you. Okay, here we go. You go to step 1, go to account, followed by settings. Then step 2, please select this guy called Active Trader Advanced. Okay. So after you selected the Active Trader Advanced, you'll see exactly like mine. All right. So that's good. Oh my gosh, you know how to open the door? Come on, come on. Oh, so my cat right now knows how to open the door. Okay, so we are good on this. So wait, you're not seeing my screen. Go to account, settings, and then you go and select this guy called Active Trader. All right. So you select Active Trader and you see exactly like mine. Okay, so let me go back to my screen right now. Hang on a minute. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, so I hope you guys are good on that. Let me come back and tackle the rest of the questions. How did you find the $4,500 price? Well, this one takes me 30 minutes to explain, you know. Come on, you want me to rewind playback, is it? You have to, sorry, I can't rewind playback. Right now we are squeezed on time, all right? Go and watch the video. We're going to release the recorded video tomorrow. So if you missed that part, I encourage you to watch the video. Please repeat your explanation on switching from your continuous order to block trade. All right. So the idea of why I want to do it on a block trade is because, you know, I treat the block trade like a Hall of Fame. If your trades got executed, you will always be there for the next 3 months, all right? And then you kind of feel the volume and the liquidity on Gemini Exchange. And more importantly, for block trade, you know what? You are trading with a real trader. That means you can feel the demand and supply of the coin. And you are charged 0 commission fees, right? So I always switch between these two. So depend on how fast my fingers move, all right? So I place it on a continuous platform first, and I always demand at a lower price outside the range of the market maker. And let them, oops, it's dropping right now. Hold on, double check. I got distracted right now. Hold on a minute. I got distracted. Hold on a minute. And it's dropping. Hold on a minute. Let me go and take care of my Ethereum first. Okay, Ethereum not dropping. Bitcoin is dropping. Here we go. We got a good price today. It's dropping to 63,000. Here we go. 63,000 is drop. Okay. And let me go and double check on the 1 minute. Look at this drop. Now you all can see this drop, right? So this is the drop right now on the 1 minute candle. I go back to my Gemini. Ethereum not affected. So tonight the challenge is we got to look at 2 coins, okay? Okay, so my Ethereum is going to start to drop because once Bitcoin drop, Ethereum will start to drop. First thing, I go and cancel my order. I want to get a lower price. I canceled already. Can you see how fast? I canceled, bam, straight away. It got canceled. My cash is free up, 1.115 million, because right now, Ethereum will start to drop after Bitcoin. When I change it to 1 minute, can you see this drop here? This big fat drop, this is a 1 minute candle. Okay, so it's dropping. So I know, can you see the drop right now? Boom, 4550 will be breached very soon. And I switch back to see my Bitcoin. Wow, dropping below 63,000. Today is a good day. We want to get low price, all right? Oh my gosh. Let me expose the volume. Where's my volume? Boom, save. All right. Wow, look at the sell volume. Woohoo! Okay, somebody's selling. I think there's some kind of news coming out. Let me double check. What's the news today? Some kind of news coming out about Bitcoin. So my mind is free up because I canceled the order on Ethereum. Please wave your hands if you understand that. You always cancel order. Let your mind process what the heck is going on first. All right. So let me check on what is the latest news. JC Flowers. Oops, it's going to drop again. What is the real problem? So let me check on Twitter as well. Hang on a minute. This is interesting. This sudden movement is always reactionary to something one. So we have got to check what's wrong. All right. So it's going to continue drop. Hang on a minute. Okay, there are thieves who rip off the Bitcoin ATM machine in Spain. Okay, that's the closest to what I can find right now. What other things? No other information. It just want to drop tonight. Okay, hang on in there for the ride. Look at this mama, all right? And then we go back to Ethereum. All right, Ethereum still floating at 1 minute at 4562. All right. Looks like it's stabilized already, all right? So look at this big, oh my gosh. How big is this big? This volume is 220 Bitcoins were sold in 15 minutes. So you take out your calculator, holy moly, 220 Bitcoins multiplied by 63,000. $13 million was sold in 15 minutes. $13 million, all right? So, you know, if I come into play here, I contribute 10% of the candle. All right, so that's how you go and calculate. So very, very good. You guys experience this. You get to see this very important price volume and then a price movement right here. But, you know, you're not going to stress about it. This is only like a one-time affair in your entire journey of buying Bitcoin. It's a one-time. That's it. That one time you get it right, that's it. All right. So right now it start to float here because somebody is supporting the price. This is within 1 minute. $13 million were transacted in 1 minute because I'm looking at a 1 minute candle right here. 1 minute, 1 minute. All right. We are looking at a 1 minute candle. All right. So here we go. I think there's going to be a second round drop ready. Dun, 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 dun. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 62,000. Come on, mama. 62,000. Drop, drop, drop. Okay, it's still floating around here. Okay, now we go and flip back to check on our Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is settling down at my 4550. All right, 4555. Okay, so everything looks good, calm. Now we reset again. All right. So I know right here there's something happening in the world of Bitcoin. It wants to drop further, right? I still have not found the trace of the information yet. Double check, triple check. And we go to Twitter, we search for hash Bitcoin. Hashtag Bitcoin. That's the way to search, all right? So here we go. Any other strange things that we have? No other strange things. So far, so good. Okay, no news out yet. This is just some kind of a movement, all right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please look, 62,000 about to breach. Right now it's exactly 63,000, all right? So just now you remember the price, 63333.33. Right now it has broken 62,000. Dun, 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 dun. And look at this beautiful red candle. All right, tonight is the time where we can pick up nice price. We got 2 twin towers of the red volume candle appearing in front of us. Wow, you guys are very lucky, all right? This is not every day you get to see this, all right? Look at this build up. Look at this build up. Really nice, mama, all right? And someone will come and pick up the price. Right now, the lowest price established at 62900. Look at the green volume candle. Look at this. All right. Someone is defending the price. So this is the battle between the buyer and the seller. The seller dump, the buyer defend the price. And in fact, I suspect some of the hedge funds already placed their robots to pick up the low price. All right. So straight away, there's a bounce off. Boom. Okay. Wow. Half fight. Look at the volume. Half fight right now. We got a close fight tonight. Close fight. All right. The green volume is going to overtake the red volume. Live commentary. And then the seller wants to dump more. The seller wants to dump more. Right. So the buyer has run out of war chest already. Can you see that? It just fallen short of the seller. The buyer is still shorter than the seller. The green is shorter than the red. And then we're going to have a second round of attack from the seller. They're going to throw more coins into the market. Go, go, go. Go back, check our Ethereum. Ethereum went up already. 4575. All right. Let's move up to 4575. So I go and set back again, all right? So, okay, we've gone through the drama. Let's set it up again one more time. 4444. I'm going to buy 32 ethers. Double check. Click buy. Confirm. Let it run. All right. Okay. So the guy bounced back. Now I can focus on my Bitcoin and answer the rest of the question. You guys are responsible for helping me keep a lookout. Okay. Let me just make sure I got all my lookup machine around me. Okay. Here we go. What? It kind of shot up. What? Oh man, yeah, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Yes, shut up, shut up. Oh man, shut up, shut up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. 4550. It should have to 4585. Okay. Now we come and we got time to tackle the rest. Can we do the Ethereum Euro? Yes, you can. But you know, when I shout out the prices, it's in US dollar. You have to think 2 steps. So when I shout out 4550, I do not know what is your price in euro. You have to think 2 steps. All right. So that is the only challenge you have. Yeah, block trade is for big traders. Then you can enter the Hall of Fame. So most of you will be using the continuous trade. I've already owned 32 Ether. So if you own 32 Ether, you just focus on Bitcoin. All right. So you are already qualified to be part of the proof of stake. All right. So congratulations. Next, Gregors. What should I do if I have small amount of money I can buy and can buy? Not too sure what you want to do here. So tonight I'll just place my trade, and after that I don't look at it already. All right. So tonight we are buying. Okay. So you decide, and let me just refresh. Any more questions on Ethereum? And just make sure I'm watching the market. Okay, looks good. Okay. Once finished on Ethereum, we go back to Bitcoin, right? The volume is hard to see on your screen. Since is it possible to change the settings? No. So, oh yeah, you can do it here. If you want to see big, go and click on the positive sign here. This is for zoom in, zoom out. All right. So go and click on this thing, positive sign here, zoom in, zoom out, and then you can see your candles fat, and big, or small, up to you. All right. Anyway, every time kind of a zoom in, zoom out is it's the same effect. Okay. Okay, I think the second wave of selling for Ethereum is going to kick in again because Bitcoin is dropping again. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. The game continues. Welcome to the Squid Game. The loser shall be shot. Okay, here we go. We are going through the second wave of selling from Bitcoin. Dong, 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 dong. Right? The buyers couldn't sustain, and then the red candles start to appear again. All right. So right now it's going to fall again. I think this is all surrounding Bitcoin spot ETF. All right. I think this is the main issue for tonight. So no worries. Business as per usual. We just want to get a good price. All right. Any more questions on Ethereum? I shall move on to Bitcoin. Time check 11:30. Okay. Here we go. Can you explain again why you only consider 4,500 price point and not the other 2 price point? So the thinking process for the price is always based on 4 things. All right. So let me just come back to the chart here. It is centric to the thinking of comparing the 4 candles: 1 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, and 1 day. Step 1, you always rotate between these 4 candles. Step 1, please write it down. By the way, you know what I'm teaching you here is worth a few $1 million. This is what the top market makers in the world taught me, how to avoid them. All right. So I'm just giving you this information, and, you know, it's actually very, very valuable. But, you know, if you all want to circumvent around this 1 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, and 1 day is your risk. You'll be trading right into the market maker. All right. These guys are damn good. They are using robots, and they also have human market makers. So number 1, we are doing that to avoid the market maker, and we try to get the best possible price on the day that we trade. All right. So that's the number one reason. Number two, it gives us some free time to kind of rotate between, like right now for Gemini, I rotate between block trade and continuous trade. Boom, boom, boom. I rotate between the two to feel what other traders are thinking about. All right, are they willing to sell to me or buy from me? So I think this is very important for big traders. Okay. Now, if you're a small trader, you don't really have to worry that much about it. And then you go back to the question here, because I want to lock in the transaction for today, which is in US time, 121121. All right. So the psychological date to me is very, very important. Now you can put a low price at $1,000 to buy Ethereum, and you can wait for the next 10 years. All right. It's not going to happen. Okay, Benjamin. I have the option to buy limit or market or stop limit. Which one do I choose? We always buy limit order. Please remember that. We always buy limit order. Always use a limit order. Do not use a market order. All right. So right here, we always use a limit order. Now, some of the exchanges which are not so ethical, what they will do is this. If you place a market order, they will give you a freaking ridiculous price. All right. They will just trigger your order just to take advantage of the arbitrage. So you guys got to be very careful, especially for some of the smaller coins. For example, you are trading at, you bought the price at $1, for example, all right? And then you are using leverage 5 times or 10 times. That's called futures. And because you're using leverage, the moment it dropped by a little bit, your entire account is wiped out already. So they will sometimes intentionally push the price down to trigger your margin price to kill you in the market. And you see the price from $1 drop to 10 cents, next minute go back to $1. All right. So these are very common among unethical crypto exchanges. Very, very common. All right. So people don't learn lessons. They just don't learn their lessons. All right. And that's the reason why they give you a leverage of 10 times, 100 times, because they will always beat you to the game by doing this trick. Okay. Wow, he found a way to open the door. Hang on a minute. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, so I'm back. Let's finish off the questions and we go back to our live trading. Can you show an example on SGD? I cannot show an example of SGD because I told you all to use USD already. I can't think 2 steps. It's too much already, all right? So you all have to play your part. I think we give out the instruction very, very clear. Unfortunately, if you're on other currencies, you have to help yourself, all right? If I don't have enough in portfolio to do block trade and the ETH price looks like it's falling, should I put buy limit order at lower price? Yeah. You just stick to the continuous trade. All right, no problem. It's okay. And Marie, on the continuous order book, what your order type? Just to confirm, we always use limit order. All right. Again, Luca, I use Coinbase Pro with Euro. Wow. So you have to convert into USD. All right, it's very complicated one. This one you have to. That's why the starting point should always be US dollars, right? Where normally you get the crypto news. So I got multiple sources of crypto news. And one of the place, I mean, some of you, when I see the questions you guys ask me, if you like to find out more about blockchain, right? The de facto website for me is ICO Bench. So go to ICO Bench. This is the place where most of the projects raise their money doing white papers and initial coin offering. So $27 billion raised. There's 5,728 projects published. All right. So we can tokenize wine, whiskey, properties, tokenize music, tokenize art. That's the era of the NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And It's really wide ranging, right? Whatever you can tokenize, and many of them are way ahead of the time, all right? So there's 88,000 plus people of blockchain, and don't know what, 97% ICO KYC success, 334 experts. Let me see my ranking here. Am I still there or not? Okay. Wow, I still maintain my ranking, not bad. I'm ranked number 3 among the experts. So I rated about 271 projects. So you can see most of the projects are still built on Ethereum, all right? So Ethereum is still the most popular because of its smart contracts. And Taproot by Bitcoin is trying to solve that. Taproot gives an opportunity to build smart contracts on top of the layer of Bitcoin blockchain, all right? So you can see all kinds of areas, right? For ICO projects, it's like crazy. Software, internet, infrastructure, entertainment, banking, AI, communication, big data, media, so many interesting projects, right? So you want to do your research, you want to know the new evolution of a business, this is the place to study. And you can see why Singapore is so popular, right? We are ranked number 2 just behind the US. Because we got a great reputation, right? So many of them set up their companies in Singapore. And of course, they have to go through our MAS regulation. And all right, so this is the place. If you are interested, go and read up more about it. How can you tell that there were BTC sold? Just by looking at the rate volume. Okay, it's dropping again, mama. Right here, mama. Okay, this is the moment in time. Watch this drop, all right? So step 1, please remember the fact that we are on a 1 minute candle. Each candle is 1 minute, all right? 1 minute, all right? Step 2, look at the volume below. Look at the volume below, all right? So you can see right now, it has already crossed to 90 Bitcoins were sold. 90. So 90 multiplied by 63,000. That's $5 million was sold in 1 minute. All right, $5.6 million. So you can see there's a pressure right now. The price wants to go down tonight. Something's happening. I'm still waiting for more news to come in. Some of them just took the action first. They won't tell you maybe until about 20 minutes later. So we just wait a little bit more. And then we'll know the real reason for the drop. All right. Okay. So, okay, let's press on. And I keep this in front of me. Tonight, the price for Bitcoin is 62,000 to 60,000. All right. So let's continue. What's the difference between the chart pattern on top and a chart pattern at the bottom? Okay, maybe this is your first time looking at charts. So the candles here on top, I'm talking about all these candles here. They represent prices. Right? So look on the right-hand side, they represent the prices. And then the candles here at the bottom, they represent volume, the number of Bitcoins traded. Right? So you can just do a quick check on your chart, and that's the way we look at the charts. All right. So we are done on Ethereum. Last refresh. No more question. I'll move on to Bitcoin already. So I know today I need to navigate out the market maker. We probably hit about 60 to 62,000. All right. So, hey, Kwan Yong, can you post inside the polling? No? Don't post outside. All right. Follow the rest, post inside. So this one is done. Okay. So I addressed this, right? We are using limit order. Now, stop limit is when we have profits, then we place a stop limit. All right. Later on, I'll address this. Let's finish off with the buying first, then we talk about the selling. Why did you not use 1 month, 1 year because this is the secret used by the market makers. Now, you can try any other method. I'm really telling you, this is how we avoid the market makers, all right? Bitcoin seems to be near at support. What do you think? What do you mean by near to the support? To look at the 1 day, if you want to see support and resistance, we always look at the 1 day candle. 1 day candle. Please remind yourself, 1 day candle. All right. So the real support is 60,000 to 70,000. Right now, we are in this range until the news is out for the Bitcoin spot ETF. All right. So there will be three outcomes. Pops up immediately, go sideways, or drop down. Drop down, the lowest drop you touch is only 50,000. You cannot go below 50,000 really. I don't see that happening. So you guys may try to put like 49999 or 48888. I don't think it'll break below 50,000. Okay. So you will just keep hanging on there until the news is out. So let's finish this up. Now, this process that we put the order, cancel order, because I am committed today to complete the transaction. Are you all with me? Now, because today the date is important to me. Now, if you have a lot of time every day, just sit around, do nothing, then you take your own sweet time. But you know the date is not going to be meaningful to you. So I already told you we are less than 48 hours away from two major trigger points, Taproot and a Bitcoin spot ETF. Okay. So Benjamin, why does my volume look different to yours? Are you looking at the right coin? I mean, you are in the battlefield with me. You're looking at a different enemy, you know. Okay, I don't know how to help you already. Okay, we are done on Ethereum. Right now, I'm going to move on to Bitcoin, okay? So here we go. We're going to change to Bitcoin right now. I've placed, double check, I placed 32 ethers, 4444, and I let it run, all right? I place at a range outside the reach of the market maker. And now I'm going to change to Bitcoin USD. Okay? And later on, we'll come back to transact already. So I'll show you how to do that, all right? So I place a very big order to draw them in. Later on, we cut that into smaller pieces. Oh my God, 11:45 already, all right? So step 1 minute, squeeze until you cannot squeeze. And you know today they are testing 62,000, that's for sure, all right? So 62,000, that's based on 1 minute. Change it to 5 minutes. You squeeze, zoom out until you cannot zoom out. Again, it's about 62,800. All right, about 62,800 is the price to aim at. Sorry, I should be looking at the 15 minute. One more time. 15 minutes, zoom out. The real range is just below 63,000. All right, so right now it's 63,149. All right, I'm satisfied. So the third test of the candle, 1 hour, zoom out. And again, if I draw a nice line across, it's cutting at 63,000. The next possible price point is 60,000. So that's the range that we're looking at. 60 to 63,000 is the correct range. All right. So let me draw out the box. Here we go. This is the range. Why? Please watch very carefully. Why? Please watch very carefully. Here we go. The candles outside the red box will always want to fall back inside the red box. And I use a physical metaphor to describe so that you understand the logic. All right. Everybody is looking at a very simple thing. Don't think about complex indicators. And some of you got so many indicators on your chart, you're spoiling your mental time frame. I got no indicators one. Keep your mind clean. All right. So look, that's all I use. Very basic, because this is what market makers use. All right. So the guys, the bunch out here, they will fall back into line into the box while waiting for the big news. So it gone up here because it was trading alongside with the Bitcoin hitting all-time high. And there's really nothing specific about Ethereum. They got uplifted because of Bitcoin. Okay? And they were moving faster than Bitcoin, and thereby setting up an all-time high for Ethereum. So yeah, I'm talking about Bitcoin right now. So this part here, it hits an all-time high, and then it wants to fall back into the red box. So we have to remember this range 60 to 63,000, this box range. All right. Finally, go back to the 1 day, and I'll zoom out a little bit. And I will always remember this cuckoo candle here. Please note down this cuckoo candle. Okay. That was the candle that caused a 1 day big drop and then move sideways for a few weeks. And then the moment it break above that, and it hit an all-time high. All right. So back then we were expecting this candle to straight away hit all-time high. It didn't, it missed, it went down. And the beauty of it is when it went down, you know, it recovers back very fast. Boom, boom. And then it shoot to the all-time high here. All right. So let me trace back. So I got two price. And remember, we got to do a red box. That is 52,500 all the way to 42,500. It's always about a 10,000 price range. All right. So 42,500 minus 52,500 is about 10,000. So if there's any bad news, it most likely will fall back inside this red box. So mentally, you should be prepared. If we enter right now, you'll drop back to maybe 42,000, 45,000 range. All right. So you may enter this box. But if there's a good news, this box is negligible. It will just go up like that. All right. Okay. So we always think about worst case scenario. We always think about three directions, right? So I go back to the bigger chart. So here we go. 5,500 is right here. And then 4,500 is right here. All right. So today we are at here, all-time high 69,000, three outcome. Up, sideways, or down. If it's a down, it will enter the red box. And you just trade between the 42,500 to the 52,500 until the next big news, which is what? So look at my hands right now. Very important, all right? In the middle of the battle, you cannot ask question one. So please remember it out. Number one, that is the Bitcoin spot ETF within less than 36 hours already. If that is a bad news, it drops into the red box between 4,500 and 5,500. You can wait for the next important news. Number two, the tweet by Elon Musk, $20 billion cash. He must buy something one, all right? So that tweet is coming. If that doesn't happen, number three, wait for the Beijing Winter Olympics when Joe Biden sit next to Empress Xi and say, what the heck has happened in China? How come everybody using digital yuan? He will come back home and slap the backside of all his workers. How come you guys are so damn slow? All right. So you already have three trigger points. You are mentally prepared. Please confirm you understand this by waving your hands. Oi! while I was playing the music, guess what happened? Oh my gosh, what happened while I was playing the music? Here we go. Look at your phone. I just posted a profit. All right. So you guys get a sense of it right now. Trading crypto is really a no-brainer game. All right. You just do an analysis, one shot, you go in. But the real exercise of your brain power is looking at the stock market. So I just posted a profit of making 5% profit in 3 days. And while we are trading Bitcoin, Ethereum. All right. So this is the one that you keep your mind actively engaged. All right. So we traded on OLN, really, really gorgeous company. And, you know, you need to expand your mental capacity to think about more things. Then that's the way to build your brain power. So OLN is a chemical company. OLN. My dad used to work for OLN back when he was a young chemical engineer. So that memory stuck with me. And right now, chemicals are in great demand. All right. So with this logic, went in to buy the options for OLN. And the way that we trade is very fast one, right? So we typically want to make money in 1 day, making between 5 to 100% profit return. So you guys are in the community, you can see all this information. And if I go to the top left-hand corner, click on topics, and then I go to winning trades, right? Look at all these winning trades by my warriors. These are the stock and option warriors. Every day posting profits here. Dun, 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 dun. This is the one that will sharpen your analytical skills. All right. The foundation of the thinking starts from here. So these are the kind of crazy profits that we post out like every day, 10%, 13%. Now, if you want to do trading every day, this is the market that will help you very much. All right. So this is the place, right? Really gorgeous. Like this student made about 48% in 1 day, right? And really nice profits. 20% in 10 days. That's 15% in 3 days and so on. Okay. So you can do multiple things. The only thing about crypto is very boring. I tell you honestly, it's so boring. Just sit there, wait, look at the stupid candle, wait. It's not really building much wisdom. Right, other than the fact that we are chasing 10x. So what I prepared you from the beginning until right now, do you realize that you have already have the full knowledge of Bitcoin, Ethereum? Please wave your hand, confirm you understand this. Yeah, we are just at the final stage to fire off the trade. Okay, so let's come back. So we have formulated our strategy and we drawn our red boxes. Here we go. Back here. And that is the range. And from now, we're going to fire off the trades for Bitcoin. I'm going to change back to my 1 minute. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So it's a very healthy range. I want to position it like just below 63,000. So I'm going like for 62,888. Because why? The lowest price is 62,900. I want to be just below it. All right. So I'm going to put a 62,888. I go back to my Gemini. Now I'm going to set 62,888. And how much money I have left? Let me see. How much can I buy? I can buy about 15 Bitcoin. So I'm going to round this up to just exactly 15 Bitcoin so that I got some spare cash to play other interesting coins. And the spare cash, not really a lot, you know. So maybe I drop it to 12 Bitcoin. All right. If I drop it to 12 Bitcoin, about 973. Let me just place the order first, all right? So I'm going to place 62,888, 62,888. Sorry, 62,888. That's the order I place. All right, so you can see. And double confirm, 12 Bitcoin, 754,000. All checks clear. Click confirm. 62,888. Buy. Boom. I'm left with about 200,000. All right. So this 200,000, I have full flexibility to play with it later on. And straight away after I place the order, look at this stupid drop here. Dun-dun-dun-dun. There's a big drop, hair drop. This is the hair drop that we want to catch. Right. So if I just now place like 6.3, maybe 0.80, this drop, I'll catch the price. Boom. And the moment you catch, the guy bounce up. That is ideal. So why is that ideal? Once it bounces back up, you can place your stop limit order. I will teach you how to do that, all right? So I placed my order for the 2. I'm aware of the fact that I still got a war chest of about $216,000 to kind of play around and see what else I want to do with the extra cash later on. So any questions on Bitcoin? We've gone through the same steps again. So remember, all this is found at your bottom called open orders, all right? Open orders. So the numbers very easy. Remember 6288884444. I got 12 Bitcoin I'm buying and 32 Ethereum I'm buying, all right? So really, really easy number to remember. Don't have to stress out over that. And here we go. Any questions for Bitcoin? Let me post out the question. Hang on a minute. And do you have any question? Do you have any question on trading Bitcoin? All right, so let's form that up as a question. Post it out. Here we go. So please go and answer this question.
I know the way that you think about me, but I don't want to know the truth. I hear the things that they say about me, but I don't want to know the truth. Don't you ever want to run away? Don't you ever want to walk away? Don't you ever want to leave this place? 'Cause I need you when the day's gone. I would change for you. I would break these walls too. And I would change just for you. And I would change for you. And I would break these walls too. I would change just for you. I can't get you out of my mind. I can't get you out of my mind. Right now you are sick of talking, and that the fire seemed to fade. And I know we are hanging on to something that so easily could break.
Okay, the questions are in. How do you draw a box on your charts again? Okay, this one I'm using annotation, all right? So it's an annotation tool. It's also called like drawing through, like you know, this beautiful red arrow, I fly there. Is you have to go and find your own annotation tools, all right? Okay, next. How come other exchanges do not have the BTC USD pair? Now, this is the unique feature about Gemini. And please listen very carefully. When I ask you to set up your account with Gemini, I help you solve multiple problems that you do not anticipate. Problem number 1, how do you send US dollars to the exchange? Gemini accepts it. Binance does not even dare to accept US dollars. They are pure crypto. So very complicated to trade on Binance. So last year what we did was this. We send our money to Gemini, US dollars, buy Bitcoin or buy Ether, and then send the coin, the Ethereum and the Bitcoin over to Binance, and then sell it immediately just to make a little bit of profit to collect in USDT. All right. So we stand by USDT in Binance to get the right pricing for Bitcoin. All right. So the moment we bought Bitcoin, straight away we moved the Bitcoin back to Gemini. All right. And then in Gemini, you can sell Bitcoin to collect in US dollar. And then the US dollar, you can wire transfer back to your local bank. Wave your hands if you understand this. Now, if you are not doing this, next time when you sell, you're going to find great difficulties to move money back into your bank. Then you can't even take the profits to buy some simple things in life, you know. So you have to think through all these issues. So I think the cleanest way is to teach you to set up on Gemini, right? And those of you in euro dollars, you can wire transfer back the euro dollars back to your bank, and then you can withdraw it to spend it, all right? So that's the reason why the advantage of Binance is in US dollar, USD. Now, if you're using USDT, let me tell you, Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell is damn interested in going after the people behind the US Tether or US Tether, because they say that it's not backed by actual dollars. Now, what do I mean by backed by actual dollars? So here we go. Let me show you something so crazy, all right? Come back to here. You know what's the value of US Tether right now? $73 billion. Backed by what? They don't have 73 billion US dollars in the bank. They don't even have $73 billion worth of gold in some kind of vault. This is just backed by some commercial papers in China. All right? So the governments are very upset. And the owner didn't even want to show his face. They just send their lawyers to talk to the regulators. All right? So it's I think it's quite dangerous if you are holding a lot of money in US Tether. You never know what's the next announcement, all right? So just be careful about that. How do you choose which price you should buy the Bitcoin? So let me repeat. We always do 4 things. We look at the 1 minute, we look at the 15 minute, we look at the 1 hour, and then we look at the 1 day. And based on looking at all these 4 different candles, we try to find the lowest possible price that we still got a chance to get transacted, so that we are trading outside the market makers area. And that is the fair price. All right. So by the time I answer this question, I will start breaking down my trades to get it transacted. All right. So right now I just put a big order there to let them know, hey, there's a big fat wheel ready to transact. Quickly come, quickly come. All right. So we're going to come to that very soon. The way you use the different candles search for a floor price, can they be applied to stocks in the same way? No. Stocks is not like that. This is only unique to cryptos. All right. Because cryptos is still in the Wild Wild West early days. In fact, the market maker can do a lot of things to the candles, but not for the stock market. Stock market is already 200 years tested already. So the kind of the market makers that I'm talking to, you know, they will ask you like, hey, Clement, you want to see a Elliott wave? You want to see a head and shoulder? You want to see whatever technical patterns you want to see, we create for you. That's how good they are, you know. All right, they can fulfill every technical charting patterns that you see out there. They can make it happen. So it's a very, very complicated game, highly complex, beyond my reach. So I just stick to this simple rule, the 4 candles, all right? So please stick to that. Should we wait until the news that caused downward pressure on Bitcoin to be released before buying? So I think we got a serious problem here. Chunming, you are thinking about the bad news. What if the good news came out? Then you miss the catch, right? Right? Are you all with me? Wave your hands. Hello. We are here to catch the big movement before it happens. So for all the analysis that we started from the beginning of the class at 7 o'clock until now is pointing to one direction. We have only less than 36 hours right now to respond. I'm still on the assumption that I believe Bitcoin ETF, spot ETF should be approved. Now, it is not going to be approved. The word has already spread throughout by CNBC. This guy called Bob Pisani. I've been watching him for 20 years of my life, my God. Bob Pisani, Bitcoin, spot ETF, CNBC. Let me show you. All right, so this is the guy. Very, very famous anchorman on CNBC, all right? So I met him at Chicago Bot Option Exchange. And, you know, it's like, he really telling everybody, hey, why an actual launch could be years away. All right? So just take it. Just take it. The market has absorbed the bad news already. Are you with me? Hello? So if the market has already absorbed this bad news, then there can only be good news left. And if there's a real bad news, it can only enter to the red box, the penalty box. Right? I drawn for you guys, you've seen it already, right? So the whole preparation tonight is to prepare you for all scenarios, up, down, sideways. You're mentally prepared. And that's what it means to fight the battle, all right? So good that you asked this question. Okay, we are done. And I'm going to come back right now. We're going to start transacting already. Ready? Here we go. Are we ready? How come some of you are telling me your Bitcoin order got filled? Kind of strange, right? I already showed you my price already, and then yours got filled. Wow, you want to front run me, huh? I don't understand how yours got filled. All right. So, ready? Here we go. I will start off with Ethereum first. That one easier to settle, all right? So, let me go down here. All right. So I'm looking at a 1 minute. At the point of transacting it, I want to see the closest live data that's 1 minute. That's the most accurate one, all right? So for Ethereum, I got 32 Ethereum to fill up. So I'm going to divide into 4 parts. 4 times 8, 32. I'm going to transact with 8 Ethereum first, all right? 4 times 8, 32. I'm going to cancel the order at the bottom. And so let me write down my chain of thoughts on my black book. We started with 4,005. We dropped down to 4444, didn't transact. And we have 32 ETH. We're going to break it down into 4 parts. I'm going to go in with 8 ETH, 8 ETH, 8 ETH, and 8 ETH. All right. So let's test the first 8. Here we go. All right. Website down. Website down on our live trading. Well done, man, Gemini. Website down. Oh my gosh. Website down. All right. Let's see what's the problem. Is there a hack or what? Website down. All right. Service. Okay. They have outages. They are investigating it. Completely secured. So 11 is yeah. They just broke down like 8 minutes ago. All right. So monitoring. All right. So we just can't do anything. Let me just refresh right now. Yep. Nothing much we can do. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Website now. Okay. Then we just got to wait. All right. So no problem. Then we just come back and look at this guy here. So I'm going to float between ETH. And wow, that's a big fat buyer, man. 4544 is the real price. All right, so this confirms that somebody is protecting it at 4544, and somebody just bought 3,200 ethers. 3200 multiplied by let's take it at 4550. Somebody just bought $40 million worth of ether. All right, so the market is huge. So you're protected by 4544, right? So it looks like 4544 is the real price. So let me write it down here, 4544. Okay. No, let me just come back here and refresh. Okay, that's good. So I got more time to tackle your questions. And please make use of this time, all right? Ask until you're fully satisfied, all right? Then we leave no stones unturned. Let's check this out, all right? Gemini crash, okay. Yeah, so don't worry about it. Come back to here. So from Crypto Wiz, just now I've asked Bitcoin seems to be support and attached analysis. Would you be able to have a look and provide advice basis that? First of all, please don't go to the dark side. You look at this kind of chart, your head already very headache already, you know. Nobody look at this kind of chart one. How do you? The real big players don't look at this kind of chart one, right? It's too complicated. And let me tell you the problem when you put on so many indicators into the chart. Your brain is confused. You cannot move as fast as me, I can tell you for sure. Because you need to process too much information with so many indicators layered on top. You are not thinking clean already. I'm sorry, I just have to tell you straight as your teacher, all right? This is not helpful to you. Every technical indicator out there is a lagging indicator. Stop believing in it. This is all lagging. All right? What I showed you just now by watching the volume and the price, that is the live one, leading indicator. So I don't even know how to answer your question in the first place. Okay? So those are, some can call it witchcraft. You can call it, maybe that's your crystal ball, it's up to you. But what we want is the analysis, keep it clean, all right? Many people around me are planning to take their money out beginning of the year. I understand that after buying I should just hold it while it happens, right, teacher? So this is the part I take. Can all of you please give me your attention, please? Okay. So let's talk it out, the journey, all right? Because I do not know when's the next time I'm going to meet you guys. And hold on a minute. Let me just put the red box back here. Because the next time I meet all my students is in the middle of December, all right? So you all want to write down this date? That's on 16 of December, 16 and 17 of December. Please write it down. These are the 2 days I do the master planning for the entire year, 2022. We do typically on the month of December, the goal setting. And typically, it's very, really fun, all right? So for those of you who done the goal setting with me last year, 2020 in December, everything that we kind of predicted come to pass, right? From Bitcoin all the way to stock market. When all the three instruments reach an all-time high, we have fulfilled our prediction already. So next year is going to be even more exciting because that is the midterm election for the US presidential election, 2024. So 2022, they're going to start the campaign. And we are expecting another $1 trillion social bill will be approved. So they just approved a $1 trillion infrastructure bill. They are putting up another fresh bill, which is the $1.3 trillion social spending bill. So it's just build up upon build up, just flood the market with so much bloody cash, all right? So the music plays on. So what we should do is, according to Anne's question, if in the month of December we hit more than 100,000, you achieve your 2x, 5x, or whatever, your 100,000, $1 million pure cash return, then this is the time I have to teach you the stop limit order, right? Because that's the time a lot of them will be thinking exactly like Anne and her friends. So Anne and her friends all want to take their money out already. And if everybody start to sell, the price will collapse, all right? So it's just you getting out before the price collapsed, and you protect, and you got a really lump sum cash to play for the next game. So what is the game plan? The game plan for 2022 is already lined up. We got a World Cup coming. We got a Beijing Winter Olympics coming. That's February. World Cup is, I think, in June, July, or around that date. All right. And then 2022 will be the biggest opening of the economy in the era of our lifetime. The biggest pent-up demand opening. Everybody kind of go mental right now because of the lockdown, work from home, and we couldn't fly and take our holidays, right? So we're going to open up soon because we have the miracle pill from Pfizer, and the US is taking the lead, and you're going to see more. What is that lane called? VST lane or something like that. All right. So between countries, they start to open up the traveling, and you're going to see the biggest spending by consumers in the era of our life. Let me give you the assumption for that. How many of you realize that you have saved so much money in the past 2 years? Wave your hands. You didn't travel, you didn't go to any airport, buy stupid things. You got so much extra cash right now. That's because every time you go out there, you spend money, but you're not going out as often as you do before during the pandemic. So the pent-up is really serious, and that's why the stocks are all flying all-time historical high. All right, it's a damn good time for the stock market. So how do you take out your money? Let's come back to the central theme. And please give me an alert if Gemini is back in action, all right? We need to complete our trades. So step one, we will only do a stop limit order if you are in pure profit. In pure profit. Okay? The question is, how do you place a stop limit order? So, wow, some of you transacted at 62888. All right, congratulations. Your order is filled at 62888 on Binance. Well done. So let's take a look. Let's use this as an example, all right? So yeah, 62888. And how I'm going to draw it goes like that. So your stop, maybe you place it like 63888. And then your limit, you will place it at 62888. Okay? So what does that mean? It means that at the point of you placing the order, the market price must be trading above that 2 price. So the market could be trading at right now $65,000, right? So you always think of it like that. In the event the price start to fall, dong, it will touch the stop order first, then dong, it will touch the limit order. So, because in a very fast moving market, when it falls, it may just like one deep vertical line, boom. It is so fast, it may bypass your limit order, all right? So can you see the way we design the stop limit? You should give it a distance of about $1,000 for Bitcoin. So the moment it touches your stop order, 63888, the system will know you want to sell at 62888 or above to buffer you. So we found out that, you know, Binance kind of play a little bit of cheat right here, because if the price starts to fall, right, from $65,000, it starts to go down, $64,000, start to go down, 63,888. So the stop order got triggered. So you should really sell at what price? 63,887. Are you with me? Because dropped by $1 more. But Binance will play cheat. They will sell it for you at 62,888. They will take an arbitrage to make that $1,000 from you. So we tested a few times. That's the problem with Binance. So we set a buffer about $1,000 distance. All right. Now, please remember, you can only do this when you are in pure profit position. Please write it down. Pure profit. You must be in pure profit to set, or else you set it wrong. So this is to prepare all of us, you know, the moment we lock in our price. I think by the time the news come out, hopefully we pray hard, it will go to like 78,000 or 88,000. That is the perfect time to set the stop limit order, all right? And let it run. Boom. And then you can sleep very well at night. Don't have to worry about black swan event. The worst thing is when you are in a pure profit and then it became a Red Sea. Now, that is your responsibility, all right? Don't allow a pure profit to turn into a Red Sea. It's freaking ridiculous, all right? So you should always set up this defensive. Then coming back to Anne-Marie question, all right? You want to take out your money? You should target to take out after target to sell like after end of December, because Citibank already predicted it's about 318,000 by the end of the year. All right, so you anchored that to Citibank's report, and that will keep you really, really well. And I suspect most of them will sell at this price, 112,000. All right, so that is the average price of all the analyst prediction. So don't wait for 112 to sell. Probably at 110, you should be you should be tightening your stop limit order already. All right, so just to be very defensive about it. Okay, so we're done on this question. So we buy today and wait until the plan will be done. Yeah, that's the whole analysis. We don't trade. We don't have to trade day in, day out. It's not. Do we need to look at reversal trend as we look for stock? This rule doesn't apply. No, for cryptos, we look for news, the news trigger. All right, there's not much thinking for crypto. What is the news? There are 3 news that I shared with you already. All right, so very driven much by news. And how do we determine the sideways range accurately? So we determine this by looking at the 4 candles again: 1 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, and the 1 day. All right. So that's exactly what I did just now. If you missed that, can you please watch the video? All right. Gemini does not give dollars as an option in UK. All right. So this part, I'm not too sure about their development in UK, but at least, you know, you have the confidence that if you want to withdraw to your bank, you have no issues. Now, after other crypto exchanges is going to have a problem. I'm telling you very, very seriously. Because I've been using other crypto exchanges, end of the day, in order to take the money back out from your own bank, you have to go through Gemini. All right? So other crypto exchanges is not so simple, all right? Not simple at all. Will any incriminating news about Tether cause Bitcoin to fall? Tether and Bitcoin kind of a separate. So of course, anything bad about Tether, everybody will suffer, right? But this time right now is so big. I'm not too sure what Janet Yellen wants to do with the stable coins, all right? So in all the congressional hearings, they're just attacking on stable coins. So there are 2 things that we can look forward to. Ready? Here we go. Number 1 is the DM coin. and that's by Facebook. Should be out soon. All right. I think once it goes out, Bitcoin price will rise up as well. Right. The other one is the US, what we call the digital dollar. Right. So these two are another two important triggers that we should look at. All right. So, okay, Bitcoin start to fall. What was my price just now? Have I placed my price for Bitcoin? Right now, dropped to 62,500 already. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think my order is stuck there right now. I think it might get triggered. 62. I placed what? 62,888, is it? All right, so I think mine got triggered already. So right now it's 62,885.51 or something like that. The lowest price 62,550. All right, so I can't do anything much. We are stuck with this outage. So I explained about this, and let's continue. Oh, there's a big sell-off at 62,550, and then the buyer come in to push it up again. All right, so let me show you the charts I'm looking at. So we go back to this chart, refresh, and here we go. Look at the Bitcoin. There you go. Look at this mama red sell-off, and then the green picks up again. All right, so we just have to wait for a while. I'm not too sure going to wait how long. Okay, just got to wait. Okay, next. It looks like a nice joke. It's not a joke, it's real. Okay, it's real. Gemini temporary grounded message. I don't know what is this grounded message. All right, go on down. Which time frame do we use to enter the trade? We always use 1 minute. All right, please remember that. We always use 1 minute to see the live price. All right. My accounts with Gemini and Coinbase not verified yet. Ended with Binance. Just double check. I should be looking at BTC USDT. That depends on how you send money to Binance. All right. I'm not too sure what are your steps to send money to Binance. So I don't know. Are you buying like with your credit card, or because I don't think they have the wire transfer because Silvergate canceled their facility already. All right. So yeah. But in Binance, the base currency to trade is always USDT. So that's the thing about Binance. All right. So make sure you look out for that. The limit order just got transacted. Mine got transacted. If yours got transacted, means mine got transacted. All right. So we've done our part already. Don't worry about it. I sold the Bitcoin and the money remained in BUSD. How should I buy the Bitcoin USDT? So this is the complicated part. If your money is in BUSD, you have to take this money to buy into USDT, then take USDT to buy into Bitcoin. Typically, we do that, all right? So this is the complicated part. So if you are in USDT, then you just take USDT to buy Bitcoin, okay? So mine transacted, bought through FTX, good. If yours transacted, mine is also transacted, all right? So now we just refresh. Oh, yeah. It's still not working. Okay, any more questions? So we just have to wait a little while. I'm not too sure how long we're going to wait. And let me just address any more questions that you have.
Walking on the road for patch now, but I must
Okay, good. Two good questions. One is Coinbase. So depends on what you like to use, all right? So you can also use like Coinbase. The two public listed are Robinhood and Coinbase, so depends on which one you want to use. But then the wire so this is the part you have to test the big withdrawal, the withdrawal in big sum of money, because we expect to exit with a big lump sum cash. Now, if you're not tested this big movement out to your banks, like Coinbase, I know if we move big amount of money, they got quite a number of issues, all right? So it's like not one time you can move out everything. So you guys are asking all kinds of crypto exchanges. I'm telling you, you have to test the big withdrawal into US dollar. That is the most important test, all right? So for other exchanges, I know they got multiple problems on that. I don't have problem with Gemini. And my Singapore bank didn't flag me, right? So that's the real test. So next question. Stop limit order. So this is the part, maybe you didn't come for my training in April this year. You have to set it up when you are in big profits, not in small profits. All right. So remember, you have to set it up when you are in big profits so that you have enough room to let it go volatile and then finally move the way up. All right. So if you set it too close, then you get triggered many, many times. So the best example, let me help you find a best example for that. It will be something like this. Let me show you. All right. Okay. It will look something like this. Okay, ready? Here we go. We go and look at a 1 hour candle. It will look something like this. All right. You enter here at, let's say, $62,000, for example. Okay. And right after you enter, the price shot up. Boom, 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 boom. And straight away, you can set your stop limit rate. Really gorgeous. You have so much bandwidth. Like 68,000 to 62,000, you got a bandwidth of $6,000 for it to kind of fluctuate. All right. But the problem is, if you enter here, all right. I mean, let's say you enter, okay, maybe you enter here, exactly at this candle. And your profit is not enough yet. The guy move out a little bit, ding, the next thing the guy goes down. You will get triggered and a stop limit very, very fast. All right. So that's why we want to kind of time it before a big movement. So what is Gemini status right now? It's beyond me already. It's acts of God already. All right. So sorry, we can't go on with that. Let me just try to answer as many questions as I can. And here we go. So I answered this. Let me just refresh. 12:30 already. Okay. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I overran the time. You know, some of you may have planned your time like exactly on the spot. Are you guys okay? I run overtime, OT. Okay. So don't worry, if you have to leave, you just leave, because we still have the recording for you. All right. So you're not missing out. But let's take a look here. Maybe we call for a short break after I finish these 3 questions. All right. Please advise on transferring and storing the coins on a ledger. And I don't encourage you to do that. I think it's much easier for you to lose your coin on a thumb drive than keeping it at an exchange. Because you have to keep your private key somewhere secured, and then you have to keep your hardware somewhere secured. And then these two guys cannot be hanging out together. You got to put at 2 different places. It's complicated. All right. So I don't encourage you to do that. I would rather keep on an exchange. And that's why just keep on a secure exchange. All right. Would you buy altcoin today online? Nope. Today, I will not be buying altcoin. Today, I'm buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. The altcoin is to give you more ideas on your capital allocation if you have spare money. All right. So my spare money is anything above 1 million. I think of it as a spare cash. I'll use that to buy altcoins. I'm in the UK using crypto.com and have to trade in USDT. I've tested a small amount. I'm successful in transferring back, but I haven't verified a large amount. Yeah. So the small amount is never a problem. It's the big amount that you get flagged. All right. So we are talking about big amount. And your local bank must be very comfortable with the receiving crypto exchange. So like, for example, Binance can never wire transfer to any local bank because they are flagged internationally, like on the Interpol. So it's impossible to move money to your local bank from Binance. All right. So that's the reason why I asked you guys to set it up on Gemini. That one is already tested many times. Okay. So let's take a break. We can't do much. And time check 12:37. We take a break for 20 minutes. I think the engineers right now scrambling to solve the bug. We'll be back here at 1 a.m. All right. Are you guys okay with 1 a.m.? Just let me show. Are you guys okay? Or all the Cinderellas already gone to bed already? All right. 1 a.m. I'll see you back here. Thank you very much. See you 1 a.m. sharp.
Recording stopped.